Blessings and salutations, wonderful cancers and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot. This is a general collective read. I'm just trying to see what's coming into 2023 for you wonderful cancerians. Um, of course, it's not going to resonate to all of you. You would know what's for you and from what point of view, or from how you see this read. But I'm just saying as a disclaimer, sometimes when I'm doing a read, I'll say you when it's not you. You would know, sometimes it is you, but it's just how sometimes I read. I'm working on delivery, but it's, my comfortability at this time. As long as it's clear, that's what I'm going for here. Okay? So I'm get to your prayer and, pre-shuffle energy, because I did a peek, because I don't do extended or personals at this time, but that's coming. But neither here nor there, what's happening right now, well, what I see in this little pre-shuffle read, you're just trying to strategize to gain the victory. Like you're trying to work, we're trying to find a way of getting something done without getting stuck. Like it's like you want to invest in without getting too caught in. Like trying to do it without getting locked into something that you feel you would lose. It's very cautious energy here. Extremely cautious energy. I kept seeing the Four of Pentacles, like you're holding on to your investments. I keep seeing the Seven of Swords, where you're like trying to strategize or question cautious energy of just how you're going into the situation. Connection, whatever, business deal. The apprehension is real, and all I'm saying is this much caution. I don't know if you should. Let me just redo the read. Most High, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, to our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful cancers. Amen. Amen, amen. All right. Let me see. Use different decks here. I'm going to actually do 2 different spreads, which I'm going to start with the Celtic Cross. Sometimes I reference it because because even with Roman numerals, I do the same. I have to go double check to make sure Roman numbers. I'm the Roman numerals. Okay, you know what? Let me just get to your read. Let's see what Cancers plays. Cancers. Let's see what's going on going into 2023. Message for our wonderful Cancers, please. And how you good. Let's see. Yeah, again, this 10 of Cups is showing here. Again, this must be some apprehension dealing with a family matter. Ooh. Choices you have here. Let's see. Let's get this. Gotta get it in order. Goodness gracious. Now, let me just say this, Cancer. If this is you, the approach here is so guarded. Oh! The way this Empress jumped out the deck it was interesting because I was trying to see this card here, but it was just the message was the Empress energy. I'm looking at why is there no love? Why is there no love? I see what's currently happening, but what the outcome shows is that the abundance and the growth and all the wonderful things that's surrounding you and around you as the outcome. Okay, Nine of Swords. You're definitely shown coming out this place of losing sleep. More seeing that something has to be done in regards to this. Again, it shows the major thing that came out of this fact that you're being unhappy in this family. See, what's covering you is this choice. Free will to do what you feel and something that you truly feel comfortable in. The obstacle is that some of you is in this energy of you're over it. Some of you just feel like it's not really worth you engaging in. What's crowning you is where you feel this Seven of Cups in reverse as far as certain options. You feel like you tried all you can, you did all you could do as far as what you feel is in your possibilities, and that's what crowns you. It's like, look, you do with all you can within your means, and then you move on to other things. But again, what I'm showing, what's showing here, and what grounds you, basically what helps you work through things to better you, is this judgment. It's definitely taking accountability to see what's necessary to free yourself. You know, behind you is this King of Swords energy. It's that adamant, cold, listen, it has to be this way because this makes sense for me energy. So it's in front of you. Again, it's this Knight of Swords. It's that Knight of Swords in communication. It's quick, it's abrupt. Sometimes it doesn't have the right delivery, but it has wonderful intention. It's just trying to come in and get some understanding and clear out the shenanigans. Now, this is where I always need the reference. It's just for double checking, because it has to be, I want to be definite and sure. Okay, your attitude towards your relations in this matter, that's what I know what it is. Is this King of Wands energy in reverse. It's definitely not trying to get too invested. That's what I was seeing in the pre-shuffle. It definitely was giving me a King of Wands in reverse energy to like, and it's the difference between a Queen and a King of Wands in reverse. The reason why they feel so much spell work is involved with the Queen of Wands and not so much with the King is because the intent, like, it's not looking that far ahead. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's the right now that matters. Okay, so with this 8th house of the 7 of Wands, again, is definite defensive energy. Guarded, like you try something and you might get bopped, you know, and I hope not, but that's what it looks like, okay? Now, where it shows, signifies your hopes and fears is this injustice, imbalance, and some of you incarceration. Do you understand what I'm saying? It looks like this is what this is looking like to you in different magnitudes. But the outcome shows this Empress. The outcome shows abundance, the wisdom, the things that you have going on that's way, way more important. Yeah, I see this return here. Look, the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. But it's still, and it's like a good pair, or the dualities, it's like where it works well. It just seems to me the problem was, it just seems the delivery and some, maybe the healing wasn't completely done, okay? As far as astrology signs, for those who care, we have Libra, Taurus, Gemini, and Sagittarius. But just know everybody's here because you have Wands, Cups, Swords, and is the Pentacles here? Oh, I don't see the Pentacles yet because I'm still getting clarification here. But you know what, with the Empress and Judgment, it's Pentacles. It's Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. I see why there's so much defensive energy here. I mean, it's a lot on the line, a lot you've done to solidify your position, and it's been a lot of history of deception, you know? Oh, awesome source. This is, I see, it's going to take some time because the Knight of Pentacles is here, but there's the victory. Your crown is on. You're maintaining the, I see something, I see the Two of Swords in reverse here. Some of you, like I said, still in the process of seeing how this is going to be done. Because some of this, honestly, is a waiting, a healing, adjusting period. Some things is going to come in divine timing. Now, what I see here, again, with this Wheel of Fortune, showing that it has, in regards to your family, and I think your happiness, where this Wheel of Fortune shows for some of you, is like you're getting this feeling like maybe, you get what you put out there. And for some of you, like, have I really been trying to really, to put in the work into the person that I choose to be with, or where I choose to have this connection with? And what the obstacle was, it shows this Two of Wands over this Four of Cups. Like, okay, you're over it, but it's like, in the process of deciding you're better off somewhere else, it's kind of like the obstacle there, because it's showing that it probably have to be more digging done, or not digging, but more seeing or waiting. I think it's more like a waiting, because what's covering you is the fact, crowning, as far as when it regards to the past, it's really limited options of things that you'll give them a chance to do that they did to you before. I think that's what crowns you, is that fool you twice has not really been where you trying to get to the third or the fourth or the fifth. It's like once you see it, you distance it. It changes your perspective. Now, with how you move, that's better for you, or it works for you. It shows that once you see things for what it is, again, it's Three of Pentacles to show you move accordingly. But what's behind you is showing how accordingly. Sometimes it's so guillotine, like off with their head type energy. And sometimes it comes across to where, and please, 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 I told you it's behind you. I didn't say it's in front of you. But it's showing too how it's engaged. So sometimes it's like not taking accountability, or sometimes it's like, because of your discernment, some of you choose to take the magnitude of who did what and put more emphasis on the other person to justify how you move. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing in all of you. I'm just saying that's behind you. What's in front of you is this communication coming in a way, because it was a lot of toxicity. I think this, and codependency, and things that you really want to address. You understand what I'm saying? That you feel like it has to be. Now, again, going into this, your attitude towards this is like you already have these feelings of not getting heavily invested. Just go in, take care of your business, get what you got to get, and get out there. Because for some of you, you just see, there's no way you can really totally heal this situation. So it's best to just try to see what can be salvaged, because that's what it looks like. It's like you just go in to see what can be salvaged here, because it shows this whole Ten of Pentacles as your motivation to be guarded and protective, and just shows that with the hopes and fears, again, is that this injustice is clarified by the Seven of Swords in reverse. So it just looked like, in regards to that, it's like justice It just feel like somebody fears is that there'll be some injustice when you're trying to make things right, like things that go wrong when you're trying to do right. It's just like that's like the worst thing ever for you at this time, because again, you have a lot on the line, a lot of things growing, and you're not really saying what it is. Because this high priestess is like, you want to really watch and see what's going on here. I do feel like you're very secretive, and mum's the word, on what you got going on, because you're just trying to feel things out, and it's too much you don't trust about this, how it's going to work. Cancer, Pisces is here. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Capricorn. Yeah. Okay. And they were all those pentacles I was looking for. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. It's just Pentacles, okay? A lot of work, a lot of things that you secure in here. Let's see. All right. I'm going to get a general message for you. And see. Bear with me. All right. General message for Cancer, please. General message for Cancer, please. Going into January 2023. Messages for Cancer. High is good. Okay. And the most important thing is you definitely trying to heal, and definitely trying to prevent. Yeah. That ever happening again, of being in a position where some backstabbery or even type of greedy energy occurs. It's like it's definitely coming from a place of just trying to make the best choices. Alrighties. Aries, Taurus, and Sagittarius, Aquarius. But it's definitely showing here, again, from the lack of the accountability, it was more or less just focused on just getting a wish fulfillment and seeing how things pan out. It was like, what is this person going to do to make things work out for me type energy. And unfortunately, that's not taking accountability, again, this is free will, meaning your life here and their life here. So giving someone, looking to see what somebody's going to bring to your wish fulfillment, again, is showing that's not taking accountability. Whoever that is, okay? But it's showing this emperor position of taking control, because at the end of the day, the true emperor who's in control, logic, strategic, and has a plan of their own, with this King of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands is in reverse, like, it's so solidified, so strong, to the point where nobody can throw you off from what you built. The Tower is in reverse again, to where it's nothing that's coming in to shock or shake your foundation, because it's been done, and it's also let you know what you're going to invest. You have your limits now. It's like totally. Let's see. let me just say your Pentacles is looking good. I'm just going to just reiterate that part there. And some of you like, it should. I'm busting my ass. Yeah, because I see that Ten of Wands there. Alrighties. Oh, awesome source. Got an untold story unfolds with unlimited possibilities here. See that moon trying to flip over in reverse. Let's see. Oh, well, even better. They go to end to the new beginning. Now, where I seen, again, that moon was trying to flip. It was trying to flip, which was good because this death card coming out upright lets me know that you're committed to something more enlightening, more abundant. That something that what's behind you is the things that you see no longer serve you. Oh, look. Let me just say this. Right now, it may seem like an uncomfortable period for some of you Cancers, but it's paying off because it's like an adjustment. It's like a growing pain. You know, we're going to grow because we're supposed to learn something new every day. So it depends on what we learn to the magnitude of how it affects us. You know, so what I see here is that it did take you some time. It's something that you definitely was working on for a long time. It's not like you was looking at this person or they was looking at you to come in and save the day. But it was looking like what you was working on, it was for your wish fulfillment. Anybody coming in had to play a major part or couldn't be blocking it because you was in a healing position. You was coming from an end or something painful, so you was really heavy invested on working. But for some of you, it was like at this point here that because the ending was so new, what you was looking to see to come in to work with you was under certain strict rules. You know? And what I see here is like knowing that logically it's taking some time to really, it's like some of you just want to break the habit of that. Like it doesn't feel good. It's like it's a burden. And it's just like some of you really is looking at these unlimited, wonderful possibilities that could be in a place to where you're not looking to see how things is paying off and more or less just things is coming to you the way they're supposed to without the thought of it not. You know? It just looked like the goal here is to stop overthinking, losing sleep. Let me put this right here. Those type of things, unfortunately. I'm going to get a Kipper. Virgo's here in Scorpio. Also, you're here with Capricorn, Aries, and Libra. Yeah. Alrighties. Let's see. Kipper message for Cancer, please. Oh, sheesh. Okay, you're receiving a gift. And it's showing, but this time it's a holiday time. So for some of you, your gift is coming around this time here. Yeah, I definitely see some heavy thoughts going on. But it's definitely showing that things is definitely getting better here. Okay. Let's see advice and outcome. It's a lot of fire here. Everybody's here, but I do see you. The moon was the first major arcana. Some of you just need more time. Kid you not, Virgo energy here. Yeah, it's still pretty... it's still pretty much showing that it's not the time yet to take a step in that direction. It's like you're adjusting and seeing things in a way to where it's coming clear to what you need to do for you. You're seeing people for what they are, even the ties that you have with them. And for some of you, again, it's just this intention to get through this as soon as possible without less injuries, and it's not just a physical thing, it's a mental, emotional, financial thing as well. It's like some of you are used to coming in and get it to address certain things immediately. It's like you're pulling back on that because you just more or less it's not about this deception or strategizing. It's like you just want to give it a break from it. You just want to just focus on how this truly need to be done for you. Because some of you, the options that you see don't work for you. Those ain't the options that work for you. Even if somebody's giving you advice or maybe you should do this, it doesn't make sense for your situation here. So it's like some of you trying to see, since that, like it's trying to go within and try to see what habits have to be broke, or certain things that keep you in a rut, that keep you stuck. You're just trying to just literally get to the basis of what it is so you can release it to move forward to your healing, to your wish fulfillment. Because when it comes down to it, it's not anything anybody can say or do to convince you, because what you heard or seen is not too much of a trustworthy energy, unfortunately. So it's like you're just not ready just right now. It's just letting it be known. Yeah, see this chariot here? This is a solo mission for you. It just feels like, and then even the way it's coming through, it's just in a defensive energy. And of course, you'll come back to address this energy with this that had you contemplating so much at a later time. But right now, it's just showing it's all about you and your focus here. Yeah, because some of you are really just in your ways, and that's fine because it got you through a lot of things. That's like, listen, I'm leaving the read here, love and light, just some insight for those who this message resonates to, and I hope you come back through. Peace.